Hi guys, my name's Kevin.
And my name is Rick. I
Is it?
believe. Yes, it
Rick
is.
today. We're the honest guys.
We are. Yeah.
Now today we're going to talk about. It's going to touch a little bit on what we were talking about on the last one. I think you touched a little bit about these MLM people. Is it MLM?
Multi-level marketing.
Where they try and sell
MLM.
a business to you that you then got to shift on yourself.
Yeah. See,
We
I got
have a
problem with
different
them.
alternative way of doing things.
Yeah.
One of our projects on the side, and this is one of the ones that's been quite successful for us at the moment.
Yeah, this is
Take it away,
actually a kind of a business opportunity. Well, I say it's an opportunity. That sounds so cheesy. This is what we
It's a
do
true internet
for a
business.
business. Now, this is a genuine, honest business, and it's really, really good. And this is something you can do. This is something other people do. They do it in their spare time, and over the course of a year or so, or 2 years, what they do is they end up doing 2 or 3 of these, and then they end up leaving their jobs and
it
just
comes
doing
back down
these.
to that multiple streams of income thing.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is
And basically what we're talking about is, well, it's a website. Now, there are all sorts of people out there who, tell you about, come to us and build a website, and it's only costs, $3.99 a month or whatever like that. And that's all very well, but actually what counts with a website is actually getting the numbers to visit it.
you need to have traffic going to it.
Exactly. Now, go on.
No, I was going to just say, to do this project, this sort of thing, all you need to have is a basic passion or knowledge in anything.
Yeah.
And you
This is
just have
about,
to just talk about it.
If you have a real passion for something or a knowledge
Could be
about
gardening,
something,
could be yachting, it could be football.
any
whatever your
subject
subject is,
that
you know a lot
resonates
about.
here
Yeah.
with you can turn that into a good, honest, viable business that will generate you enough income to live on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can do this simply by creating a website on it, but it's not just that simple.
Yeah, no,
okay.
it's-
We've joined up to this this thing. Do we give them the name or?
Yeah,
I guess we do.
To site
Right,
sales.
there's a thing called site sell. All right, now what they do is they take your basic idea. You have a seed word. Supposing you like, I don't know, making clocks. All right, for just
I
I don't know why that came on the top of my head.
whatever,
But clocks. Okay, what they do, they give you this special tool that you type in the word clocks or whatever your passion is, and it'll do this very special search, and it will come back and it'll tell you exactly how many people are searching for anything to do with clocks. It'll give you the exact number of searches that have taken place that month, and then it'll give you the exact number of pages of relevant information. So, for example,
basically, it builds your website, doesn't it? For
Yeah.
people that have got no knowledge on how to build websites, it's just an easy way for them to get their knowledge and then make money from the knowledge that they've got.
See, because the thing is, if you build a web page about, say, I don't know, German clocks, all right. If you type in German clocks, it will come back and it might say, look, German clocks, only 200 people searched for that last month, but there's already 500
20 million
pages.
websites with
So
that,
there's
yeah.
not a huge amount of demand. But what it will also say in that list is something perhaps like, well,
Clocks made in
Norwegian
Germany.
clocks, or
Just worded differently.
if it's because they'll give you the exact phrase that people are searching for on the internet. But what the idea is that it'll give you all these phrases, and then it'll tell you if how many people are looking and how much demand is it. And what it'll do is work out what are the most profitable keywords, okay, or key phrases. So you might get, say, like Norwegian clocks come up, and there's 10,000 people per month are looking for that, but there's only 10 pages, or there's only 10 pages on it. All of a sudden, that is a massively powerful keyword. And if you create a web page
You've
with
basically
Norwegian
met the
clocks
supply and demand, haven't you?
as your keyword, that will become right up there in the Google searches, and you will have people flocking to your page, 10,000 a week.
Which you can then either shift on your own stock if you happen to be selling German clocks, or you whack affiliate links on so they click through and buy them off another retailer.
Exactly.
There's a whole course.
There
behind
is this
it.
whole science behind it. I mean, it took us 2 months to.
Well, a lot of the research took about a month, didn't it, before we got started off,
Yeah.
just watching literally probably hours and hours of videos. But then again, it's a step-by-step process. When you go to the best thing we can suggest is go to the link we've got up here. It'll take you to the website.
Yeah.
Watch their video. Make sure you definitely watch the 30-minute introduction and how the thing works.
It's just amazing. The thing is, this is a really genuine.
This is a
good,
proper business.
honest,
This isn't any
proper
kind of
business.
scammy business where they'll say to you, you got to buy this thing and then you sell it on to all your friends.
Yeah, with this, you have your own little niche. I mean, the whole website that you build is based around a niche, and that niche is that the website
Something
becomes
you know about.
big by the keywords that it tells you to write. So
The tyres to buy.
calm down.
Yeah, it's so hyper there. It's just good with them, isn't it?
It is. Honestly, I've never seen anything.
This
quite
is the most
so
genuine way
decent.
to actually start a business online and to earn good money on it by keeping at it and learning how to do it properly.
Yeah.
And it's completely honest.
Well, they've got training videos. I think you can watch. You don't have to be a member to watch them.
But there was a couple of videos. But then again, behind the background, they have the whole community.
Yeah,
which is a gold mine of information.
That's amazing. If you want to know anything while you're building this website, you just type it in one of the forums, and this is a members-only forum. You'll get all the information you want. It's just. It's so good. It's such a brilliant business. The thing is,
I understand that some people will say, "Well, I've got I really am interested in juggling. I know an awful lot about juggling. I want to build a website about juggling, but I have absolutely no web knowledge whatsoever. I don't understand what HTML is."
The guy did that, didn't he? He built a website using this about juggling, and he's earning stupid amounts of money now because it's like a world, it's like a world leader website.
But the key point is he had no knowledge. You don't have to have knowledge. They have got the tools there for advanced webmasters. So if you've got the ability and you understand how to develop really good websites, they've got fantastic tools. There's actually stacks of tools that you can use to develop your web page. Tools.
But it's aimed at people that have got no idea. Okay, if you don't know anything about web,
all you got to bring to it is your knowledge of your subject. You go to them with your knowledge of your subject.
They show you right. You fill
out a form.
This bit, put this. If you want to put a picture, look, you put it in here. You just click this and add your picture, and it's all
builds a page. Press a button, page is done.
It's just
up on the internet.
It's so good.
It basically just attracts people type in the search engines, and they just come and you're flocking, don't they?
Yeah. It's basically what happens is your numbers spend about 6 months building up, and then you hit a snowball.
Yeah.
And the website eventually becomes completely self-sufficient, and you leave it and you walk away from it. Maybe go and start another one.
Ultimately, it comes down to the key thing that is showing it's a real website as well, because you have to keep updating it. So certainly for the first couple of months, you got to be adding new pages on.
Well, you build up. Obviously, the more pages you've got on it, the more
increases your width, doesn't it? The
more Google and all the search engines are going to find you.
But ultimately, this is probably one of the best ways to earn money on the internet. It is the most honest way that we know to make money on the internet.
Like I say, I have a problem with morally questionable businesses. I can honestly put my hand on my heart and say this is a really good, genuine, honest way of earning a living online.
And it works.
And on that note, I think we're running out of time, mate.
Yeah, but of course, I think it's a massive subject.
It's a huge subject. We can't cover it all in one video.
If people are interested, we'll give them more information.
If you're interested, go and have a look. We put a link on there. Go and have a look. I think it's up there.
That side, I think.
Yeah, go and have a look. And there's some videos that if you play through, they'll explain much better detail.
Also, if you've got any questions, email, which is fill out a form at the bottom, and they get back to you the same day.
Yeah, and if you've got a question, they'll actually have a site sale person answer you back. So it's somebody who's actually owned one of these sites, and
not an employee. It'll be someone that's actually got a successful website, and they email you back and tell you exactly. They won't try and sell you it. They won't come and say buy this now. They just they'll answer your question.
It's very low.
So if you had a specific question you want answering, like how much it's going to cost me a year, how does it work, blah 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 blah. They'll answer your questions honestly, faithfully, and they won't at the very end say, by the way, click this link to buy it.
Yeah. It doesn't work like that.
It's up to you to progress it yourself.
Definitely worth a look. If you're looking at multiple streams of income, where to get started, it's a really great place to start.
Big time.
Go check it out.
As you get more experience, you create more websites.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we're planning. We're going to have several websites eventually, and hopefully we can both leave work and just maintain these things. But we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Take care.
See you soon.